Hey guys, what's up? M4K here, back with another video. Today we're going to be trying the top 5 money making methods on the DonutSMP, according to these TikToks. But with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe and listen to the first TikTok.
This is how to actually get infinite money on the DonutSMP. The first thing you want to do is go on orders and see if shulker boxes are worth around $1,000. The more money they are worth, the better. Next, go to the shop and buy an entire inventory of shulker boxes. And now sell all the shulker boxes that you bought into the orders. And you will literally make a profit in 5 seconds. And if you just keep repeating this process, you will literally get infinite money. It's actually insane. Try this out for yourself. It's probably one of the best money making methods. And also subscribe.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure if that works, but I'm pretty sure he's right about one thing, that you should subscribe. But anyways, let's go into the DonutSMP. Okay guys, now that we're in the DonutSMP, we're going to try the method. First, he said to go to /shop, get an inventory full of shulkers. They cost $800 each, so if you have 36 item slots, that's around $28,000. So let's see if we get a full inventory. Okay, and then we do /orders shulkers. Okay, let's see. So it's paying $804 each, so that's already more. So if it's around $28,000 and we sell full inventory of them, that's $28,000. So it's around the same, about 1,000 more. So if you're gonna try this, I wouldn't, because you only get around $900 of profit. But I mean, if you're a new player, it's a decent amount of profit. But there's definitely more money making methods that are 10 times better. So let's go ahead and move on to the next TikTok.
I'm pretty rich on the DonutSMP, so today I'm gonna show you how to become rich like me. First, log on the server, then RTP and start getting wood. After you got some stone tools, instead of getting iron, just turn on X-ray and get diamonds. I'm joking, this is a single player. Okay, now actually log on the server, get stone tools and then get iron. But instead of making iron tools, just make anvils. Then sell the anvils on the auction house, and with the money buy more iron. Then make more anvils and keep doing the same thing. Eventually you'll make millions, billions, or even trillions. Okay, maybe not trillions, but you get the point. Anyways, now you know why.
Okay, so for this method, we need to get iron, make anvils, and then sell them on the auction house. So hopefully we make a profit. Let's go on DonutSMP. Okay, so luckily for me, I have iron in my chest, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and make some anvils. Where is... I don't have a crafting table. 1 second. There we go. There's a crafting table. How do you... Okay, we need iron blocks, I'm pretty sure. So let me make a couple iron blocks. Alright, there we go. Now we have 15 iron blocks. Then now you... Hold on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Man. Okay, let's see how much anvils are selling for. Okay, AH anvil. 28k. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Now let's go ahead and sell it for 25k. 25k. Yep, there we go. 25k. 25k. Oh, somebody already bought my anvil. Okay, each for 25k. There we go. We've already made 50k just from 2 anvils. So that's really 3. That's 75k. That's really not bad at all. That's 75k, and I've only put 5 up there. That's 4 anvils already sold. 1 more left, but I'm pretty sure it's going to get sold. Oh, and there we go. That's, let's see, that's 100k, just like that. So that's actually a pretty good method. So if you're a new player, I would recommend using this method to make money in DonutSMP. But yeah, with that being said, let's get on to the next TikTok.
Here are some money making methods that I use to make billions of dollars on the DonutSMP. First is crafting and enchanting knockback 1 swords. Knockback 1 swords are easy to craft and sell extremely fast.
Okay, so for this method, we have to make diamond swords and then enchant them with knockback 1. He says that they're supposed to sell fast, so hopefully we make a profit. So for this method, we need to get diamond swords and enchant them with knockback. So if you look at the shulker, it's full of diamond swords, and if you look at my inventory, it's full of knockback 1 and 2. So we're just gonna enchant all of these and then sell them on auction. So yeah. The anvil broke, yo, what? Okay, now we have a shulker full of knockback 1 and knockback 2 swords. So first, let's check how much they're selling for. Okay, so it looks like knockback 1 is like around 50k. I'll fill these for 50k and those for 60k. People are literally buying them as soon as I sell them. I might be losing money here. I might be getting scammed, but you know, it doesn't matter. You know, it's for the purpose of the video. And our last sword, 50k. Yep. We've actually already sold a lot of the swords already. Look right here. All of these have already sold and they're still selling. So this is actually a pretty good money making method, I would say. I feel like you should sell the knockback 2 ones for more if you're gonna sell knockback 2, because mine are selling for 60k pretty fast. Yeah, all of my knockback 1s are already sold out. I only sold 3 though, but yeah, this money making method is looking pretty good. It was about 200k for a stack, and I'm already way over 200k. So this is a pretty good method. The enchantment books were not that expensive either. It's like 20-30k an enchantment book. I'd recommend using this money making method if you are a new player. And yeah, let's get on to the next TikTok. So in this method, he gets a bunch of shovels from the common crate, turns them into diamonds, and then sells them on orders for a profit. So hopefully this works. Let's go into the DonutSMP. So the first thing we have to do is go to spawn. So I'll meet you when I'm there. Now that we're at spawn, we have to get shovels from this common crate. Now that our inventory is full of shovels, now we have to come over here and give them to my friend Bilford. Okay, so I kept trying to trade these in for diamonds, but it's actually not working. So what we're going to do is just sell all of these diamond shovels on the market. So, yep, let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so it seems that they sell for 79k, so I'm going to go ahead and sell them for 65k. So it looks like people are already buying my shovels, so let's go ahead and keep selling them. This method isn't looking too bad. A lot of people are already buying my shovels. Just like that, 2 people already bought more shovels. But the only downside about this money making method is that you actually have to have a lot of keys in the common crate, or at least 36. So that's the only thing I would say that's wrong with this method, but it actually is a pretty good and reliable way to make money on the DonutSMP. But yeah, it's pretty good. So let's go to the final TikTok.
There's a new way to get rich on the DonutSMP, but not many people know about it. First, get some logs and then sell them on the auction. You should earn about $10,000. Next, you have to buy better tools and dig out, a nice little base near bedrock. But then the hardest part of this entire thing is finding a warm ocean. And you might be thinking, why would I ever in my entire life need a warm ocean? Well, it's so that you can get pickles. Once you finally find a warm ocean, mine as much of it as you can, and even take the pickles. Because then you can head back to your base and build automatic pickle farms. If you're missing pistons, buy them from the auction. If you're missing hoppers, buy them from the auction. But if you're missing bone meal, you can either buy bone blocks from the auction, or you can mine the bone blocks yourself in the nether. So once you got your pickle farm going, you don't only build 1, you should build 2. But no, actually, build 4. Wait, actually, build this many. And then voila, you're one of the richest on the server.
That last TikTok was from Dr. Coconut. He says that we should get an axe and mine logs and then sell them on auction. And then he says that we should get tools, mine out an area, and build a pickle farm. But right now, pickle farms actually aren't meta. So what we're going to be doing is just selling the logs on auction. So let's go to DonutSMP. For this method, I'm going to be buying an amethyst axe, but of course you can do it with a regular axe. If you find a good spot to chop down trees, just get to chopping down trees. Right now I have about 3.5 stacks of logs. Now I have about 7 stacks of logs. Type down purple in the comments if you made it this far, and I'll give you a free skeleton spawner in my Discord. After about 10 minutes of mining logs with the amethyst axe, I've gained about 14 stacks of oat logs. Of course, if I grinded this for about an hour or even 30 minutes, I'd get a couple inventories of oak logs. So what we're going to do now is sell them on auction when I get back to my base. So the first thing we're going to do is check how much oak logs are selling for. So a stack of oak logs is about $45,000. We're about to sell all of these for $42,000. 2 people just bought 2 stacks of my logs. 4 stacks. This guy is buying all of my logs. Let me hurry up and sell him so he can buy more. This guy just bought literally 8 stacks of all of my logs. If you do this with a normal axe, you can easily make a lot of profit from this. Another person just bought more of my logs. It's already 9 stacks of logs sold as soon as I put them up on auction. This is definitely a good way to make money. And if you sell enough logs, you can make a huge profit. Maybe if you sell enough logs, you can end up building a farm like this. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and if you made it to the end, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all guys in the next video.
Now I'm out of breath. I be rapping says, yeah, he got me out of breath. Yeah, I exhale the gas and I take a breath. I be working day and night.